Alright, the first part of this video is going to be making the dough. Alright, first thing you need to start out with is, alright, for your liquid, you're going to have a half cup of turkey drippings and a half cup of water. And that'll make your 1 cup of liquid, 2 cups of flour, some yeast, you got a half a stick of butter melted, and then whatever seasonings you want to add to your dough, a little bit of salt. And then always have some room temperature water on standby. First thing to do, add your room temperature water, 1 cup, to your bowl. Add your yeast into the water and let it sit for about 3 or 4 minutes. Alright, next thing would be have about a cup of flour and have some flour on standby. And then take your seasonings that you want. You don't really have to add too much. I really don't measure, so just going by sight here. You don't want to add too much because then it would just like overpower the flavor of the crust. So I usually just use a fork to get it all mixed together. Alright, now that we got it all mixed together, add that flour and add the butter. And add just a little bit of salt and then mix it together. And as you see, it's really liquidy, so I need to add more flour. I ended up adding another cup, so we've got about 2 cups of flour here, and you need to get it to the consistency where it's a little sticky, sticks to your fingers just a little bit, but still flexible enough to knead a little bit. Alright, now get yourself a plate and some extra virgin olive oil and just smear a little bit of that along the bottom of the plate so your dough won't stick to it. Alright, now I had enough to make 2 little balls of dough, and we're going to let these sit and proof for a little while, and then we'll get started on some more. Alright, to make my gravy, got a half a stick of butter and some olive oil. I was planning on using sausage or bacon grease, but I didn't buy it at the store, ironically enough. And then I've got some flour to get it all started. Now that I got it up to the heat, add some flour. Get it all browned up. I'm going to add some of this beer can chicken seasoning, same as I added to the crust. Just a little bit. And what did I do with my pepper? And I'm going to add quite a bit of pepper. And get some milk in there. It'll thicken up here in a little bit. You don't want to get too thick, so I'm pulling off the heat. A little thick still yet. There we go. Grab some salt. And now I'm going to add some of the turkey drippings. That was about a 1/4 cup of the turkey drippings. Alright, now we need to preheat the oven to 475. Make sure there's nothing in the oven that's going to get hurt. If you plan on using an iron skillet, go ahead and, while your oven's preheating, go ahead and put a little dash of extra virgin olive oil on that. Wipe it around. That way your iron skillet could get nice and toasty for whenever you're getting ready. Let it warm up in the oven with everything. Alright, now I've already cooked my turkey yesterday, so I'm gonna go ahead and warm up some of this turkey in the frying pan. Now I'm going to keep this simple. I'm just going to use turkey and cheese and this sauce for my pizza. If you want any other extra toppings above and beyond that, then I mean, so be it. This is just a simple tutorial. So get some of this turkey up in here, for as little as you want. I'm going to use quite a bit. Don't want to break it up too small now. Now, grill this up. I know you're not supposed to use metal, but still got to go in the oven yet. I was just pre-cooking it so it'd be done. You know how poultry is. Alright, the dough that we made this morning, we're going to go ahead and roll out about the size of the iron skillet that we are using. Actually, put some more olive oil on this. Have it soaked up a little bit. There we go. Generous about it. And then go ahead and get your dough transferred over. And now the oven's preheated, so right on time. Get some little breather holes in there, iron skillet. Let's put this in the oven for about 3-4 minutes. Alright, now I've got it half baked. Don't want to get it burnt on the bottom or nothing, but it's half baked. Alright, and now let the assembly begin. I'm going to start off with the gravy. And grab a little ladle here. And don't get too thick about it, because, I mean, I don't know if you like thick sauce, light sauce, but I would go with light sauce, because it's going to be, you know, that's just my preference, light sauce. Alright. As I said, I made way too much gravy, but, and then I'm a big fan of Munster cheese. Break it into 4s. Alright. Now take your turkey that you had grilled up. Alright. Don't worry about me using my fingers, I'm eating it, so. And some more cheese. I love cheese. Alright. And I also like sharp cheddar. preheated 475. Back in the oven for about 7 minutes. Now while it's cooking, I usually just grab a cookie sheet and put it upside down on my stove, and that's where I'm going to put my pizza when it comes back out. Alright, give or take 7 minutes, time for the reveal. Alright, here we go. We get a little brown around the outside, and the cheese is all nice and melted. Alright, going to cut it. Pretty much my size slices here. And there you go. Well, thank you for watching my tutorial. And I'm getting ready to go ahead and eat this pizza. Happy Thanksgiving to everybody. And I hope you have a good holiday season. And Merry Christmas.